Replay the Glory Days, the show all about us replaying some of our favorite nostalgic video games for the very first time. Oh God, I hated that intro. I hated what I was doing. I didn't like any part of that. I'm gonna do that again. I just got it. I got into a voice and I was like, I'll commit to it, and I regretted it. Instantly regretted it.
All right, take number two.
Take two.
Action.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Replay the Glory Days, a show all about us replaying some of our favorite and most nostalgic video games. And for Kyle, it's his first time. I am your gaming guru, Tanner Gee. Alongside me is our novice player, Kyle. Kyle, how are you? And there you go.
That's how I'm doing.
That was a way better intro.
I like it.
I'm glad I took the second one.
I'm excited, man, because I played this game we're about to play.
Yeah.
For a little bit, like probably 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just kind of got confused with the controls.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, man, I'm going to go play Skyrim.
Oh, that's fair. I
so the
feel you.
ADHD is so bad. It's like, I'll play it for a little bit. And it's like, I want to go play something else.
I feel you. That's why I really enjoy, because Xbox has this thing, PlayStation has it too, where it's like they have a catalog of like, just a bunch of games that, like, if you pay a monthly subscription, you can get into it and stuff like that. And it's a nice idea, but I really like owning my games because I'll just get into like fatigue and I'll be like, you know what I want to do? I want to play Skyrim again, you know? And it's like, if you do the subscription thing, you know, they rotate games all the time. So it's like, if you're playing a game and I don't know, I get like, there's too many choices. And so I go back to... I get overwhelmed. I'm like, I guess I'm going to play Skyrim.
Brittany, they let me borrow the PS4, which I still got to get back to.
You really do. Yeah, you got a PS5 at this point.
I know. I told her, I was like, we just got to hang out again. You know? And they gave me all these games. They're like, yeah, just play all of them. I'm just like, there's too many.
I know. And I gave you a couple too.
Yeah.
But like...
There's still so many.
It's just a couple games, you know, so that you have a library.
Yeah.
You know, I feel bad because you got PS5, but you don't have like a lot of games. So it's like, at least...
I know, I appreciate it. I'm excited.
But one of those games was Shadow of Mordor.
Yep.
This one is an interesting one. There's kind of actually a lot to talk about here.
I'm all ears.
First off, this is a Lord of the Rings game, which is a series that I'm not like crazy into.
Oh, man.
I don't actually know. I think I've only watched the movies once. I'm not crazy into them, you know? I haven't seen them after becoming an adult, so it's been a while. I don't know. When was the last time you watched any of the Lord of the Rings?
Like 6-7 months ago.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah.
Like recently?
Yeah, I was watching. I think the second one.
The tower.
Yeah.
Twin Towers.
Twin Towers. Yeah.
It's not Twin Towers.
Oh, it's close enough.
What is that actually called? The two towers.
The two towers.
Yeah. They could be twins. We don't know.
We don't know. Who the world may never know.
Wow, so you recently watched the movies.
I'm a big fan, man.
You're a big fan.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, cool.
Fantasy and
that's true.
Gandalf with a stick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. On a scale of 1 to 10, like just 10 being expert in the lore, like where are you?
2.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, I'm no help here. I enjoy the movies, but it's not something where I'm like I dived into to understand more of the lore.
Dude, same. I watched the movies once, and I was a kid. A kid. I watched it, and I was like, "It's too much going on. Like, I don't understand anything."
Dude, that's what we did. That's like me with Star Wars.
Mm. Yeah, but you watched it.
That's what I'm saying. We should go and watch the.
I know. My wife and I, we both want to watch the whole thing. Just spend one day, just watch the whole thing.
Or long ass movies.
I know.
The, uncut version.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Long.
I want the whole. I want to consume all of it in not necessarily in one sitting, but at least like the first 3, and then I can go with The Hobbit, and then
The Hobbit. I love The Hobbit.
You like The Hobbit?
One of my favorites. Yeah.
I hear The Hobbit's kind of, you know,
childish.
Love it or hate it. Love it or hate
I
it.
can see that.
Yeah. My knowledge of that universe solely comes from this game. I know nothing about Lord of the Rings. But anything that I do know is because of this game. Because I love this game.
If you love this game, having passion and love for this game, you never rewatch the movies.
I don't know. That's such a good point. But yeah, no, I never thought to watch the movies.
You beat this game, right?
Oh, dude, many times. I put a good amount of hours into this one, and then it also has a sequel, which we'll talk about in a little bit here. But there's also a sequel, and it's just it's really good.
Completely random.
Yeah,
we haven't played Elden Ring in so long.
I know. Dude, you know what's funny? I was actually thinking about that too. Like, I kind of missed the times that you would come over and we would like beat a boss.
Yeah,
and then if you weren't here, we would play Night Rain.
Yeah.
Those games are
Night Rain.
good.
We should try and get Joe back on and play Night Rain.
Yeah, those are good times. Frustrating though, because man, sometimes you just lose and lose and lose and lose.
It's like 45 minutes per game.
Oh, not even thinking about the fucking connection. If you could even like get the three of us,
to get inside.
For whatever reason, the lobby was always, on fire.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They just got hacked again or something stupid.
Something stupid.
Oh, I remember that.
That's what sucks about like online multiplayer games is that 9 times out of 10, you're mostly waiting to play as opposed to playing, which really sucks for someone like me where it's like, I only got like an hour. You know?
Like, I need to, let's go.
I'd rather play Lego Batman for an hour, collect a bunch of collectibles and then call it a day.
We were just playing that game. It was so much fun.
It's so cute though, right? Like it's fun.
But it's like, if I wish I could be Catwoman
and
just, that's my main character.
Yeah.
Instead of Batman, he's Bat Bitch. If I could just be Catwoman and be the main character and get all those more skins and more vehicles for her, and like it's like before you start the game, it's just a setting like, okay, who do you want your main character to be? And you get that many more skins to be golden.
It's funny. I totally agree. Batman has a lot of customization, more upgrades, just more. It's because he's the main character.
Yeah.
All the other characters that you unlock while playing the game,
it's just side pieces.
They're just sidekicks, and it really shows when you're looking at like all the skins. It's like, well, Catwoman only has like 15, but like Batman's got like 100, and it's like I get it, I get it. It's a Batman game, I get it, but I kind of wish
how cool would it be to be like you can pick who the main character is.
Totally agree. If I had a choice between,
like you're not a big Batman fan, but you like Legos, and like, hey, maybe you're a big Catwoman man.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I play as
Robin fan.
I play as Robin. I love Robin.
Right?
Robin and Nightwing, Dick Grayson. That's my guy.
We all need to send a letter to them.
Yeah. Hey, dear Lego, dear Warner Brothers. Next Lego Batman game, remove Batman.
Yeah. Just make him a sidekick.
Just make him a sidekick, man. I don't know. All that said and done, like it's a good game. I really like it. It's just fun to turn your brain off. And you know what? Game that reminds me of? This game. This game is also another game where you just you can turn your brain off and just do stuff over and over and over again, and it's just like it's very rewarding. Ironically, very ironically, it's made by the same people.
From who made Skyrim?
From who made Lego Batman.
Oh shit.
So the combat is actually, it's there.
Oh man, okay.
Yeah, it's square to punch, triangle to counter, circle to dodge, and then you go. Very simple. The combat is well, I guess I'm
just used to right trigger.
Oh, pulling the trigger. Let's talk about Shadow of Mordor. So this game, Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, originally released on the PS4, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and the PC, September 30th of 2014.
Okay.
This is developed by Monolith Productions and published by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. This is actually very important because not only is this game really good, this is actually a very controversial game. Warner Brothers does something that is kind of shocking and is very disappointing. So the game has something that we'll kind of talk about a little bit more that makes it very unique to other games. It's called the Nemesis System. Ever heard of it?
No.
Okay. The Nemesis System, to kind of break it down as simple as possible, it takes any enemy NPC that you might encounter, and if they happen to kill you, nothing happens. You just like any other game, if you die, you just respawn, right? And you just start over from where you left off, right? In this game, with the Nemesis System, if that NPC kills you, that NPC gets stronger. and he remembers you.
What the
He remembers
fuck?
how he killed you. He remembers how he killed you. He remembers how you attacked him.
That's good. I like that.
And he either gets stronger or maybe he becomes a little bit fearful, right? You can drop like these bugs, like bees. You can drop like a hornet's nest or whatever on top of like someone's head and kind of like distract them. If you do that and the NPC remembers that you did that, he'll either get scared that if bees fall again, he'll remember that you did that and he'll get scared, or he'll become enraged because he knows you're nearby. So the Nemesis system is constantly like evolving, and you can literally focus one NPC and just watch them evolve into like this fucking boss character.
That's insane.
It's really, really cool and so much fun and very fascinating. But there's a problem here. Warner Brothers decided that this is a game design that they only want to control. So they put a patent on this.
Damn.
So only Warner Brothers and Monolith Studios can use the Nemesis system.
That's fucked.
So it's only been in 2 games. This game and its sequel. Here's the other problem, Kyle. Warner Brothers fired everybody at Monolith Studios. That studio no longer exists anymore. So the only person or the only game developers that can use this system, they don't have jobs anymore. So no one can use this system. Something that is so cool can never be used again until 2035, I think.
Boycott the shit out of these people.
Exactly. That's why this game's a little controversial, because it's like it's so good and it has something that is so unique. But
why wouldn't you just do a fee? Like, hey, you want to use this in your game, pay us 10 grand.
What? Oh, I don't know. They here, I got a little information here.
That is annoying. I don't even want to play now.
But here's the thing. It's good. It's good. It just sucks that it doesn't exist anymore. You know?
Imagine Elden Ring like that.
Oh, here we go. August 11th, 2036. That's when the patent will release, and then the Nemesis system will be available for other people to use.
That is so long from now.
See, and Nintendo is currently in a lawsuit that's a little similar, where there's this other game that
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, where they're patenting the concept of catching a monster in a ball and using it to fight other monsters, which is kind of like that's Pokemon, right? So the lawsuit is interesting and it's still ongoing because it's the idea of patenting and controlling a concept as opposed to an actual IP. It's one thing to control, this is Pikachu, you cannot steal his likeness. Like that's understandable.
Yeah.
But it's another thing to be like, you can't copy this game idea or use it to make another game better.
Where does it stop?
And that's where it's like, that's what sucks sometimes about video games, is because it is a corporation. These
politics get into it.
Damn. And these people can be greedy and control consumers, because that's what we are. We're just consumers, It's very interesting. In this game,
the hatred in my heart is real.
Yeah, I know. This game is it's up there. It's
very controversial, bro.
Very controversial,
And it got Game of the Year.
It did get Game of the Year. I mean, the Nemesis system by itself is
huge,
very fascinating, and hopefully, as we play, we'll kind of exploit that and kind of watch it evolve. I'm not quite sure.
We have 10 years until that.
Yeah.
And then it's going to take games years to then use it.
Yeah, basically.
It's going to be old as fuck.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, exactly. What's sad is that Monolith was actually working on a Wonder Woman game where the Nemesis system was going to be one of the core focuses on that game. But, of course, Warner Brothers not only canceled that game, but they also shut down the studio. So that's why people are kind of furious with Warner Brothers and the fact that they not only canceled what would have been a pretty cool Wonder Woman game, but also just shutting down the only studio that can use this until 2036. Crazy, huh?
Why do they? You know why they shut them down and fired them all?
Let me see if I can get an answer.
That's insane. That's not right. Like, all you're hurting is the consumer.
Exactly. But they're going to take my money one way or another. Warner Brothers, I just gave them $70 for Lego Batman.
See,
guys,
I'm never buying a game from them. I will boycott them.
And it's so hard though.
What's the name of the game that's trying to use like catching monsters in a ball?
Pal World. So they've actually, since that has happened, they've actually altered and changed certain mechanics in the video game to be less associated with Nintendo. But the lawsuit is still ongoing, that I understand, because it's complicated to patent a concept for a video game. That's why the lawsuit's interesting. Not because Nintendo is suing Power World for using its likeness, but to suing it for using its concept. And now it's like, now it's a big deal.
So the Nemesis thing, is that a concept?
Exactly. It's a game. It's
So why were they able to patent it and not Nintendo?
Exactly. That's good. Yeah, absolutely. It's fascinating.
So once you patent something, can they go and undo it?
No, it cannot be undone until it's the time period.
Once that time period ends, you can't patent it again, correct?
I don't know exactly how it works.
Okay.
I would.
They can't renew their patent.
Possibly, but the studio doesn't exist, so there's no reason to, which is frustrating. It was the Monolith Studios who created this game that we're about to play now, that created the Nemesis system. That they're the only ones to do it. They shut down February of 2025, so just a little over a year at the time of this recording. It was a part of a massive corporate reconstructing design to cut financial losses and cancel struggling projects. So it's just corporate,
I feel like that's just a bunch of legal words to say, like, fuck you guys.
They cut it to save money.
Damn.
That's all it is. Because here's the thing, like, video games cost money, right? Not to buy, but to make, right? That's why indie games are kind of sought after. Indie games are smaller studios. Maybe it could be one person, could be like a group of 20 people. Stardew Valley is a very good example of a indie game. You can support someone like him, and he's still. I mean, the game's been out for years, but he's still making updates for that game. Because that's just what he does. And it's just interesting to compare, indie games and what we would call a AAA game. So this is a AAA game because it comes from a more corporate background, a more,
So really, you should really only support indie gamers.
That's what a lot of gamers. That's what a lot of gamers and just people in this community choose to do, is only play or support indie developers.
The lore behind video games is real.
I told you, man. Like, I was really happy to put this game on this list because of its lore and it's just what's happening right now. Because things happen. Things happen every day. Something happens in the gaming community. Sometimes it's small and stupid. Like I don't know. What's small and stupid that just happened?
Ponder about it. I'm curious.
I bet I can. I'll find something. Hold on. Let me.
What kind of, like? Can you think you can create a video game with what you have now, computer wise?
Me?
Yeah.
It takes some time. Yeah. I love to do something. Honestly, that would be my goal, is to eventually make some kind of game. I made a demo long time ago. Nothing crazy.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, I think it's on that flash drive that I have right there.
We can pull it up after this.
I don't know if it's like playable. It's just like a it was like the tutorial or the intro to game design, and it was just really simple. You play as a knight, you grab a key, you unlock a door, you fight a dragon, and that was it. It was a top down. Top down.
I bet we could create a game like the Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus. You're very ambitious, and I like you for it.
What'll be a good? We'll talk about this off recording. I don't want people stealing our ideas.
You don't want people stealing my ideas. I can't think of any like dumb things that are happening in the world right now. It's kind of hard to think about as we're recording an episode. But
true.
Things happen every day, and that's why like I do love games. I love games as a whole, as an art, and so I love both indie and
That's
AAA.
why it makes me so sad when I hear that there's like countries that ban certain video games, and it's like, man, freedom of speech,
yeah,
and all, and it's I see their point sometimes, but it's also like, man,
it's art.
If it's that much of a problem, don't buy it.
Yeah. It is interesting, especially in the early 2000s. Fuck it, even in the early 90s. When games were becoming more prominent, especially in America, how cautious and concerned parents were because they thought video games were like killing us, dude. They thought, dude, for the longest time, people thought like video games were the cause of like massive anger issues and stuff. Don't let your kids play GTA because they're turned into mass murderers and stuff. Which I think is like totally wild. Here I am. We're about to slay like a bunch of orcs and shit.
Yeah, you better not be an orc out there.
But at the same time,
you're
like,
gonna
dude,
get the blade.
Let's go play Lego Batman after this.
Yeah.
Like,
damn, dude. Yeah.
Video games are fun. Video games are fun up until corporate greed kicks in, and then it's not fun.
I kind of want to look into indie developers.
There's a huge, massive indie game that's actually on this list. Two, actually. I believe Balatro. Oh, maybe I should have said that out loud. Forget that.
Never heard of that game.
Balatro is on the list, and also Journey. Both of those are indie studios. So we'll definitely talk more about indie development and like how that goes in process when it comes to it.
Now, let me ask you real quick.
Yeah.
So, an indie game, that's what we call it, an indie game.
Yeah.
What does the indie stand for?
Independent.
Independent, okay. So, an independent game, can that game compare to, you said it's like
AAA?
AAA?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's not unlikely or impossible, unheard of, to have a indie game become Game of the Year.
Okay.
It's just the category that it is in. It's just, it's just where it comes from. If it's from a independent studio, exactly. If it's from like an independent company, if you will, it's an indie game, and it can be as good or as poor as any other game. But if it comes from a larger studio like Warner Brothers, Activision, what's another like big one? Nintendo, right? Those are AAA games.
Okay.
It's a term used to say that a lot of money was put into it, but as we get more into corporate greed, there's cracks in those games where you can see like, oh, they rushed it to put it out, oh, they patent this to make more money, stuff like that. That doesn't happen with indie games, right? But at the same time, indie games may not have as much content or as much customization or what have you, but it's just usually like one or two people.
An indie game, have they ever got to the point where they became so successful that now they're a big corporation?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. I couldn't.
Not off the top of your head?
Not off the top of my head. The only one that really comes to mind is actually Valve. People behind Half-Life, Portal, they now control Steam. I'd say
I think that'd be that's a great point.
The only thing is I don't know when they started, if they considered indie.
Just at the time period?
Exactly.
Okay.
Because it's like games weren't really prominent
at that time.
Yeah. I mean, they were there. Don't get me wrong. Games existed. I don't want people to listen to this and be like, no, they were Doom. No, I'm not saying that. Not that. It's just money was different.
Yeah.
Money was different back then. It's when you make a company and it's like, oh, it cost $1 million to make this game. $1 million is way different now than it was in 1990.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, is it considered indie? Oh, I don't know. I can look it up. I can look it up. Let me see. What's the most successful indie studio? Yeah?
Yeah, that works. Man, dude, there's so much to into like when it comes to like video games.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to start looking into indie games.
Oh, you know what just came into my mind? I know exactly. Yeah, I know exactly what it is. You know what the greatest, most successful indie game? You know it.
What does it start with?
M.
That's the M?
M, yeah. Super popular, man. Everyone's played it.
Master Chief. you like that?
No. You want me to tell you?
What's the second letter?
I-N-E.
Minecraft.
Yeah, there you go, baby.
Yeah. I was not thinking like that. That's so...
When Minecraft released, that was indie. That was one guy, Notch. He made it, and he put it together. And then at a certain point, Minecraft purchased the rights, and then so now it's a AAA. Yeah. Mojang is a AAA studio.
Good for him, dude.
But
that's
awesome. Exactly. I mean, when he released it, it was Minecraft, and that's probably like one of the most. Minecraft is, love it or hate it, that is one of the most successful video games of all time. That's awesome. Yeah, I know.
I support it.
Same here. Shall we? Shadow of Mordor?
Yeah.
We can't play. We got facts and descriptions, and we got a lot to go through.
I'm ready.
We're 25 minutes already.
This is well needed discussion.
I knew it was gonna happen too. It's just there's so much to say. The Nemesis system by itself is just like there's so much to say.
Paragraph.
It's a whole thing. All right.
Listen. Go ahead.
Blah 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 blah. Okay, the summary. Fight your way through Mordor and reveal the truth of the spirit that compels you. Discover the origins of the Rings of Power and build your legend and ultimately confront the evil Sauron in the new story of Middle-earth.
Oh,
straight
to the point.
Simple, solid, boom. There you go. Right?
I like it.
I wish it said more about the Nemesis system, but what are you going to do? All right. Fact number 1. I'll blow through these real quick. Gollum, Gadriel, and Sauron are the only characters from The Lord of the Rings to physically appear in-game. Bilbo Baggins and Saruman are only mentioned.
Huh.
Fact number 2. Several side missions, such as A Knife in the Dark and The Dark Rider, are directly referenced to J.R.R. Tolkien's work, with their titles being pulled directly from the names of the chapters throughout the book. Boom. Fact number 3. This game takes place between The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings franchise. So there you go. And then time frame. Fact number 4. Talon's dagger, Archim, is actually his son's shattered sword, which he carries with him throughout his journey in the game. His son dies, by the way.
Oh.
Like immediately in the game. That's not really a spoiler.
Yeah, it's in the tutorial, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the final fact, the Nemesis system was originally going to include a personal relationship between the orcs, but the feature was later pared down as the studio considered to overcomplicate it. So the idea was that the orcs would actually fall in love with each other. So not only would it evolve between you and the orc being your nemesis, but like
you and the wife or you and the husband now.
Not you and the wife, but like orcs would have the Nemesis system would continue and bounce off of each other.
Gee, yeah,
so
that's way too complicated.
So the NPC would hate this other NPC, and like exactly. So like it quickly became overcomplicated, but initially that was the plan.
Gee, I'm glad they didn't go through that. That would have been wild.
Dude, I want this Nemesis system in like every game I've ever played. And it just sucks that I have to wait not only till 2036, but also, like you said, like however long it takes for a game to make,
If the game was smart, in 2032, 33, they can start developing a game with that in mind.
I don't know, like, legally how you can go about that.
Because it's not released.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know.
So I can work on it all I want.
I have no idea. I don't know if that's how that works or not. Like, that's what I'm saying. Is like, I agree with you.
So you tell me I can't go and create a game just for myself that's just like Pokemon, that has Pikachu. How are they going to know?
Yeah, you're right. Unless you distribute it, then you get hit with the lawsuits.
Then you get the lawsuit.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So
if a studio was smart enough, they would have multiple games with the Nemesis, and as soon as that patent goes down,
boom,
bam,
the next day.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I think you're right. I think in 2037 we'll see like
game after game after game with it.
I don't know game after game, but we'll definitely see like the outcome of all of this, which is crazy to say since this game came out, in 2014 and it's still being talked about and like, a huge thing in 2026, more than 10 years have gone by and people are still talking about this game. And we still got another 10, 15 years until we're going to get the conclusion of whatever the hell is happening here.
Man, dude, that's so disappointing.
I know. Dude, you and everyone else. You know. All right, so
and you just went and bought the Batman Lego.
I know. I curse you, Warner Brothers, but damn it, you know, I'm a consumer. What are you gonna do? God damn. All right, man.
All right.
Where do you think you're going to rank this game on a scale of 1 to 10? And also, where do you think it is on Metacritic?
So you mean 1 to 100?
What did I say? Was I 1 to 10 again?
1 to 10.
I'm sorry. 1 to 100. 1 to 100.
You.
Yeah.
I would say 88.
88 for you.
Solid game.
Mm-hmm.
And then Metacritic, I'm going to go 96.
96? 88.
Because of the new patent that they did.
That didn't happen. I don't know when they patented this game, actually. I don't know if they did it immediately or they waited until the sequel. Because the sequel is like really fleshed out and everything.
I kind of like once I'm off the air. I want to find out like when they were trying to patent it, like who was fighting them to try and make sure that didn't happen. Just out of curiosity.
I can look it up. I can find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do it right now.
Yeah.
Real quick.
All right, let's see.
I just feel like that's such a dirty move. Doing
it is.
Just
it absolutely
for money
is.
When you're just hurting consumers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do you care so much about that one thing? I can see it's like, okay, you want to use this, you got to put our name in your game, like in the opening, like cutscene, like when you download the game. Like, hey, like a shout out, thank you, Warner Brothers, you know, for letting us use this ability in our video game. Something.
I know. I agree. It sucks because, man, I'd
us.
love to have more of this. Okay, so yeah, they actually patented it a year and a half after this game, so it was well out, and then they're like, hey, let's lock it in, and then they did it, and it wasn't until the sequel, and then it was already done.
Does it say who was trying to fight them to make sure that doesn't happen?
Let's see.
Yeah, such a dirty, and they're already making millions of dollars. Why do that? I don't get it,
dude. The answer is
greed.
It's essentially it's just protecting a unique social memory. It's just to claim it, you know.
And your game got Game of the Year too. Let other studios have a chance.
I know. It's so that hey, this is why
Help
corporate
the
shit sucks.
Community.
Yeah.
That's what indie games do. They all bounce off. They all take things from other games and make the games better.
Yeah.
But Nintendo, Warner Brothers, they just go and just hog the shit up.
Yeah.
I hate you guys so much.
All right, you ready to play?
Let's play.
Let's do it. All right. Thank you so much for listening to the first half of this episode, but don't go anywhere because the second
personal
is 88. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, we got it.
You already got it. I got it.
I got scared.
I remembered. 88.
I got nervous. All right, go ahead.
Don't go anywhere. Second half of this episode is about to happen right now. But hey, if you're interested, you can actually watch us play the game for the first time on YouTube at First Impressions at Replay the Glory Days. But not only that, but Kyle and I just started streaming it just because why not?
Why not? Yeah.
So if you're following us on Twitch on Tuesdays, typically, we will just throw out and go live. And so that way you can actually watch us play the game for the first time before anybody else gets to. So go ahead and follow us on Twitch. And while you're there, you can also follow us on TikTok and Instagram, where we also post some fun stuff there. So until then, I'll see you soon.
See.
War never changes.
War never changes.
All right.
Welcome to Replay the Glory Days.
Welcome. I am Kyle, the calm, collected one.
And I am Tanner, the one with all the knowledge.
Mm-hmm. So, Tanner, what did you think of the game?
Oh, man. Masterpiece. Oh, man, I had a lot of fun.
It's good.
And then
it's good.
Watching you play, and you're just so good at the game. I can tell you just played it for
I
hours.
did. I played that game for hours when I was a kid. You know, that was a game where I just kind of like Skyrim, where it's like I played it and never like even beating the game.
Yeah.
I just explored the Nemesis System. I just enjoy that combat, you know, levering up, mastering your character you're able to do so many cool things and effortlessly that like there's no enemy that will ever stop you, and it's just like it's just so fun being so powerful.
Yeah.
So, but you didn't really get a chance to play. But what did you think of the game? Like what?
I loved it. I would love to play, like buy the game and let me borrow it and just keep playing. Because it's like Skyrim, but it's like you get just fight bosses after bosses.
It's good.
And the whole Nemesis
system,
is incredible.
It is, I know, right?
It is so sad that Warner Brothers, they did a patent on it. It hurts my soul just talking about it.
I know. It's a shame. I'd love to see that in more games.
I highly recommend this game.
Easily.
It's the graphics are decent, they're good, and the Nemesis makes it, like, to me personally, like a 95, man. I give it a 95.
Wow, way higher, even higher than I think Fallout, which we just did.
Yeah. I like this game a lot more than Fallout.
I mean, dude, me too. It's such a, I'm such a not fan of Lord of the Rings, but I don't think you have to be.
No,
because it's just
a guy killing orcs.
You're just a guy killing orcs, man.
They're bosses.
I know, man. It's awesome.
And the story and dialogue are solid, man.
They are
really good.
It's far and few between. Also, we kind of we did a lot of story missions, and so there's a lot of cutscenes after cutscenes.
Yeah.
Just because we're going back to back, story missions. But you're right. Like, it is very entertaining, even if you're not familiar with the Lord of the Rings. I don't really think you have to be to enjoy this game.
All.
I wasn't,
Not at all. I did blast. So much fun. We streamed for who knows how long.
We streamed for a good while, which, again, if you're listening to the episode, gotta follow us on Twitch, because we're stream when we're recording an episode, and it's normally on Tuesdays, but, you can follow us on Twitch and you get that notification. You can watch us play the game
live,
and you can watch us like way before the actual episode's about to release, which is a huge advantage. So I highly recommend it if you haven't already. It's a lot of fun. I'm glad that we're doing it, because I think it's a good move.
So last minute, like, why not? We could just stream.
Oh, dude, it was
do it.
We were recording Fallout when we were like, you know what? We should just do that. Because why not? It's a click of a button. It's doing it anyways,
You stream it and it still goes on YouTube.
Exactly.
So it's two birds with
one stone. It's really, I'm glad that we're doing it, because I think it is a huge thing.
Little perk.
I agree.
Subscribe.
Yeah, dude. Follow us on Twitch. You got it. It's a huge perk. Watch us earlier. Who knows how or when? It's usually on Tuesdays. Sometimes it's on Sundays.
I would say, like, out of the 99%, 100% of the time we're on Tuesdays, knock it down by like 2%.
98% of the time.
Yeah. You like that? Because it's like not even that, because it's always on Tuesdays we record.
Yeah, you're right. It is.
Unless some reason Tuesday we got going on and we got to do an episode, or we should do an episode. We're always kind of a little bit of ahead. Then we'll do a Sunday. Yeah,
exactly. You're right. We're due Sundays if we're busy on Tuesdays. Because I just had friends and family over. So I wasn't available for like a week.
Shout out to Trent.
Trent, thanks for joining us, which I should actually mention. We haven't talked about it on the show, but we just played Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, the sequel.
Fun game.
Wild to play the second game and not the first game first, which is crazy.
But like, Trent had so much knowledge and the lore expert over here, man. I thought I was caught up and up to date to play the second game.
And Kingdom Hearts is definitely a lore heavy game too, dude.
So confusing, y'all. I highly recommend that game as well.
I haven't even opened the file to edit the episode, but I will eventually. I figured the Star Wars, the Star Wars movie marathon that we just did.
It was fun. It was a blast.
That was a lot of fun. That episode we'll be releasing just before we do the Fallout one.
Yeah.
So,
dude, we should do the same thing we did with Star Wars.
With Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings.
Happily we'll be able to do that with
fun.
You. Yeah. Do you want to like take the reins and be like, I have all the facts and stuff like that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, because, all my information, all my knowledge of Lord of the Rings is definitely from this game.
I know.
But I don't really know a lot. I know Gollum takes the ring. Bilbo Baggins puts it in the lava. Sauron's the bad guy. Gandalf is sometimes there and is useful.
Yeah, he gets high a lot.
He gets high a lot. Is that what he does?
I mean, he has a pipe, and he's kind of always like vibing. So really, I don't know if it's tobacco in that pipe. So say that.
He's Gandalf the Gray, but he's also Gandalf the White.
Gandalf the Green.
Oh,
fuck. Oh
shit. The Green Wizard here.
The Green Wizard. That'd be a good spinoff.
The Green Wizard.
Yeah, that'd be very cool. Yeah, dude, I think that'd be a lot of fun.
It would. Yeah, dude, I'd happily do that. Maybe we'll do that for like the following season. That way we have like these bonus episodes, like good couple episodes apart.
I love it.
Because I think the Kingdom Hearts episode is going to be a bonus episode, which I don't want to release back to back after we just did a bonus episode.
Yeah, give it a little time.
So I'm gonna give it a little time, and then we can also do the Lord of the Rings, and we'll have that
maybe
in my
like,
pocket.
When episode 8 airs, do a bonus episode, and then after the final
we'll do
episode 11, we can do the other episode until season 4.
Totally agree. I think that's a great time, which is not that far apart because we're pretty damn close to the end of season 3.
Dude, it's so sad.
It's very, very sad. I'm pulling up the wheel here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games left. That's not that much.
Skyrim and Witcher, man. You were saying you got some good facts for Journey, so I'm kind of curious. I have no idea what that game's about.
So Journey,
no, the band. That's about it. That's about it.
Before we talk about the games in the future, let's kind of wrap up Shadow of Mordor.
Okay, yes, fine.
Fair. I definitely want to give you the score that it has on Metacritic.
Let me confirm it.
Go for it.
I'm gonna say Metacritic. I'm gonna 97.
97 Metacritic. And what did you land on? Just remind me.
Me personally?
Yeah. 98? 95. Okay. 95 yourself, 97 Metacritic?
Yeah.
Okay, totally. On Metacritic, surprisingly, even though it received Game of the Year, it got an 84.
That's insane.
Probably one of the lowest ones that we're going to be doing this season.
Like Game of the Year got, wow.
Yeah, 84, which playing this game for an hour, totally disagree.
Yeah. That frustrates me even more. That's a horrible scoring for that game.
It is. I agree.
How do you give a game 84 and then it gets Game of the Year?
Embarrassing.
The whole team should get fired.
Dang. How dare you, Metacritic? Be better, Metacritic.
Be better.
You're like a core aspect of this show, and you have no idea.
No idea.
Be better.
I'm excited. We're gonna watch Passengers, and then we can tell everyone about it in the next episode.
Hell yeah, dude. I have no idea what it's about either. I haven't seen a single trailer.
I sadly seen the trailer. I saw a little bit of it, and I closed my eyes because I was in the theater. And I was with a friend. She was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't want to see it. Trailers ruin everything. Tell me when it ends."
That's funny. Here's the thing. When I'm at a movie theater and the trailer plays, I never considered closing my eyes.
Yeah, just close.
I should do that. I'll do that.
Look.
Just crazy. That's very good. That's good advice, actually. Because I'm right there. We've talked about it so many times on the show. I don't like watching trailers.
Yeah, I hate it.
If I know I'm going to either watch that movie or play the game or watch the TV show or what have you, if I'm already convinced that I'm going to do it, I will avoid all trailers.
Dude, my thing too is like, even if I have a little bit of interest in that movie, I'm still not gonna watch the trailer.
Yeah,
just go and pay the $10, y'all, and go watch the movie.
Yeah, exactly. Which is exactly what we're gonna do right after we spin this goddamn reel. All right, so Journey.
Oh man,
I've done all the facts for this game because I wasn't even sure what it was gonna land on for the last episode. Yeah. So like I preemptively did all the facts. And so I'm all set.
Dude, 2 wheels. I'm sorry, but 2 wheels in a day. It gets the engine
Dude. Three spins.
Priming me up.
We did it the beginning.
Oh,
we did it beginning of Fallout.
Better, dude.
End of Fallout. And now the end of fucking whatever the fuck we just played. What was it called? Shadow of Mordor.
I love it. This gets me going, y'all. I live for.
I really, really, really want it to land on Journey because I think it would really kind of conclude what we just talked about this episode.
I wanted to land on Witcher 3.
Skyrim would also be
but I feel like
fun.
With Witcher 3 and Skyrim, we should stream for a couple hours because those are both games where we have to play for a while.
Oh, dude, totally. Dude, we did 2 episodes today. We can easily, if it lands on either of those, we can just do the whole day.
Just stream,
I have no problem with that.
I'm down.
But yeah,
spin the fucking wheel, man.
Let's spin it.
Spin it. Come on.
All right.
Witcher.
There's
Skyrim.
so many good games that we're going to be playing.
Oh, Witcher 3,
and it's gonna be The Witcher 3. Kyle, now you've played The Witcher.
I have.
Very briefly. I played with you.
Yeah, and then I took it home and played a little longer at my house.
How far did you get into The Witcher?
Ooh. So I got to the point where I was these dark knights had a ship.
Oh, yes.
They had a
okay.
ship. And
yeah.
they took this girl.
Uh-huh.
And then I was trying to find her.
Yes.
I was on a horse and they were chasing me. With this chick that I hooked up with.
Yes. You beat the tutorial.
Yes.
Oh.
That's the tutorial?
That's the tutorial.
Fuck.
That's the end of the tutorial.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm really hoping...
You have save points on this one, right?
I'm not sure.
Damn.
Because I played this game on the PS5, but we got the PS4 up here.
Another reason to play it all day?
I can certainly... I'll tell you what. There's one of two ways I want to go about this. One is I can play and beat the tutorial, and that way we can start the episode right after that event that you just explained. Because it's pretty early in the game. You didn't get very far, Kyle.
No.
You didn't get very far at all.
I remember going to a town, and I had to go in a cave and go underwater.
Yeah.
That's
part of the tutorial.
The fuck?
Yeah. But the other thing that I thought about doing was if I could get my save file, we can start at the beginning of this DLC.
That'd be fun.
Which is essentially its own standalone little adventure with its own, story and stuff.
Wait, I remember I got to the point where I was a different character.
You played as Ciri.
Yes. So the tutorial?
When is the first time that you get to play as Ciri? You get to play as Ciri after you talk to the Red Baron.
Who's the Red? Oh yeah, I did. I talked to the
Red Baron. Talk to. So you got further.
Yeah, than the tutorial. How dare you? You damn it!
You're still if I don't know if there's chapters in that game, but you're still in chapter 1. You're not that far, which is fine. It's fine. The Witcher is a 500-hour game. It's Kyle. I gotta stop talking about it because I gotta save it for the episode. But it's probably the best video game of all time.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna say it right there and then. So if you want to hear us talk about the best video game of all time, listen to the next episode of We Play the Glory Days. And don't forget, you can watch us play the game that we just played today on YouTube next Monday. And follow us on Twitch. That way you can watch it way earlier than that. And subscribe to us on TikTok and Instagram, where we have our social medias, and you can get our information from that as well.
Gang, gang.
But until then, see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Cheers.